Hi, welcome along to Jeff's Stamps. I've got a little bit of history to share with you regarding a couple of aircraft, or a few aircraft actually. There was someone somewhere or on some show I was watching that was talking about stamps and was saying that, you know, you should only really concentrate and collect pre-decimal stamps because they're worth more than decimal stamps. And that's probably true. They are worth more because obviously the pre-decimal stamps are older. And not only that, if some of those pre-decimal stamps are in very, very good condition, that can add to the value. Not only that, if there are flaws in the pre-decimal stamp, that can increase the value yet again. However, there have been some flaws in the decimal stamps, very rare, but there have been a few, and that's added the value to those. But I like to collect pre-decimal stamps. I love the history. I've got quite a few pre-decimal stamps, not only from Australia but from other areas of the world. And I just find the history very, very interesting. And also some of those pre-decimal stamps can look very beautiful. But that's taking nothing away from the decimal stamps. And all stamps, whether pre-decimal or decimal, have a story to tell. And, you look at the design on the stamp. The design counts for a lot. People collect stamps because they like the design. They may be collecting because of a theme that they're collecting. They could be collecting for history, but stamps have got all of that. They've got history. They all tell a story, whether pre-decimal or decimal, and I just find all of them very interesting. If you want to collect just for value, you want to collect stamps that are worth money and that may increase in value over time, go for it. But I really think that the joy in stamp collecting is just collecting because of what I said before. The design on the stamp, the history, the fact that the stamp tells a story, and so much more. That's my reason for collecting. I collect all sorts of stamps because of all of those reasons. And just speaking of those various reasons, these happen to be decimal stamps, not pre-decimal, but I like them, so I collected them. And these are featuring some aircraft. Now just hang around. I'm only going to show you two aircraft in the beginning, and then the final two will have some history. So this is the Windjiel. You can see the date there, 1955. But this stamp was issued in 1980. It's a commemorative stamp, and the printing is offset lithography. And it's mint never hinged, as you can see, but nice stamp, lovely colours. All right, so this next one here is where are we? I'm trying to get it up. I'm sorry. This is the Nomad from 1975. The Nomad aircraft from 1975. Australian stamp, as you can see clearly. Also issued 1980. All of these stamps I'm showing you were issued in 1980. It's a commemorative stamp and offset lithography as well. Now these two stamps, I'll start off with the Wackett stamp. Before I do though, I'll just talk a little bit about this. When the history of Australian aviation is written, the name of Wackett will probably recur in history's pages more than any other. That's aviation history. Wing Commander L.J. Wackett. He was the general manager and responsible for successful construction of the aircraft manufacturing industry in Australia. So this is him here. Wing Commander L.J. Wackett, General Manager of the Commonwealth Aircraft Corporation, CAC, the man who, more than any other, responsible for the successful construction of the aircraft manufacturing industry in Australia. So there he is. Straighten him up. All right, so during World War II, the production and maintenance capabilities provided by the Commonwealth Aircraft Corporation were essential to the operations of the Australian and American Air Forces in the Pacific, as well as the Empire Air Training Scheme. So between 1939 and 1946, it built 755 Wirraways, 200 Wackett trainers, 248 Boomerang fighters, and 59 Mustang fighters as well. So as you can hear, quite a bit of production, and they weren't mucking around in the construction of those aircraft. The total Wackett trainer production was 202, including the two CA2 prototypes. So in June 1940, the RAAF, the Royal Australian Air Force, ordered 200 Wackett trainers, the production model being designated CA6. And here it is here on this stamp, if I can pick it up. There it is. That's the CA6. The Wackett CA6 trainer, 1941, military training plane. And this stamp issued in 1980. So yeah, beautiful stamps. Yes, they are decimal stamps. They're not pre-decimal, but I like them nevertheless. There's also another one, the Boomerang. It's fully Australian, designed by Wackett. And in the Boomerang, if I can get to that, where are we? There it is. Boomerang out of 1944. (1980) offset lithography. So the Boomerang, the Commonwealth Aircraft Corporation had created an interceptor, which opened its operational history with a fine chapter of the Lee landings, and since the storming of Lee, it had been engaged in Army cooperation, working alongside the Ramu Valley. And with the best American types in the Southwest Pacific planes, like the Thunderbolt, it was in dazzling company. And the pilots liked it. The Japanese did not like it, and the Army rated it as tops. The Army called on the Boomerangs once to clean out a stubborn enemy post. The Boomers, that was the nickname given to them, made a job of it, and the grateful troops presented the pilots with swords that had been left behind by fleeing Japanese officers. So I hope you enjoyed that little bit of aviation history from the war with the Boomerang from 1944. And also, if I can pick him up, the Wackett from 1941. and the design of the Wackett, you can thank this guy here. Wing Commander LJ Wackett, General Manager of the Commonwealth Aircraft Corporation. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed that short video with a little bit of aircraft history. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe, click the bell icon. I do value you watching. And for those current subscribers, thank you very much for staying with me. Bye for now.